Hiding behind a jungle green hooded jacket, a man accused of having killed a 42-year-old nurse at the Chiromo Medical Center is in the holding cells at the Milimani Law Courts. He was presented in court to answer to charges of murder. He is accused of having fired the fatal shot that took the life of Faustina Mwadilo, a nurse who had worked at the facility for close to 2 years. According to eyewitnesses, the patient, believed to be suffering from alcoholism, had presented himself to the facility accompanied by his sister to seek help. He was also a licensed firearm owner. He had arrived at the center bearing that firearm.
And it was during the process of evaluating him that he was noted to have a gun. Now, again, we are told that this man is a licensed gun carrier. And again, from what we are told, he had no difficulty, handing over the firearm.
But that hasn't been enough to placate the deceased nurse's colleagues. The National Nurses Association of Kenya are demanding more from the government. The nurses say the center failed to ensure that the security of the caregivers at the facility was guaranteed.
I want to say today that we are going to sue Chiromo Hospital for institutional negligence. You cannot allow a patient to be admitted with a gun.
That question is one that continues to baffle many. According to the police, the patient was also mentally unstable. The center says he was an alcoholic who had sought help at the clinic. Both conditions would have been enough to warrant the revocation of his firearm. According to the Firearms Act, the chief licensing officer can revoke the license if the holder is of intemperate habits or is of unsound mind.
Just like even within the disciplined forces, there is no criteria where before recruitment the person is actually checked on their mental health or their mental status. And I think this is an issue that we must address as a country.
Attention will be focused on this medical facility in the coming days as the law enforcement officers try to unravel the puzzle of a patient with a gun accessing this facility. Brenda Wanga, NTV, Nairobi.